remember, in getting the initial grade and become your final grade, just look first or just solve first the PS and the WS in every component. Okay, so I have here and number 2, Carlo JB. Just get a piece of paper and solve, okay? Just only get the PS, the WS here also, and solve the initial grade. Okay, now class, let's continue. I know you're done solving already and getting the initial grade in our E-class grading system. So now let's proceed to the pandemic. Okay, class, what have you observed in our pandemic grading system? Okay, just look the difference between the E-class and the pandemic. Okay, of course the format is still the same, but have you observed in their components? Okay, perfect. So in our pandemic class, we only have 2 components. We have only 2 components, which is written works and performance tasks. And of course, they have also a specific percentage of your grade. So we have here written works, we have 30%. Performance task, we have 70%. Okay, for your initial grade in your quarterly grade, also we need to look for the percentage score and the weighted score in every component. So I have here one example. For example, De La Paz FERD. So what again, how we're going to do to get the PS? Okay, so I have here PS. PS or your percentage score is equals to row score divided to HPS or your highest possible score and multiplied to 100. Okay, so PS is 100. Is equals to what? Okay, row score, of course, we need to add, or we need to get the sum of this. 45 plus 26 plus 17 is equals to 88. Okay, 88. This is now your row score. 88. How about your HPS? How about your HPS? Of course, 50 plus 30 plus 20 is equals to 100. Okay, 100 is now your HPS, and divided to 100 is equals to, okay, 88 divide 100 multiplied to 100 is equals to, okay, of course, 88. This is now your PS. Okay, 88 is your PS. How about your WS? Okay, WS, of course, we need to get the PS by multiplying the PS or your percentage score and the percentage of the component, which is, okay, which is 30%. 30%, and convert it to decimal point. 0.30 is equals to okay, 26.4. Okay, 26.4 is now your weighted score. How about, okay, we'll put it here, 26.4. Okay, how about your performance task? Okay, of course, get the PS again. PS, RS, divided to HPS, multiplied to 100. Okay, in your performance task, what is the sum or what is the row score? Okay, again, just add this. 8 plus 13 plus 18 plus 18 plus 33 is equals to 93. Okay, 93. We'll put it here. 90 rather. Okay. Okay, sorry. 90 is your row score. And how about your HPS or highest possible score? Okay, we have here 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 20 plus 35 is equals to, okay, 100 is your HPS multiplied to 100 again. Is equals to, of course, 90. How about your WS? Okay, your weighted score again. PS 90 multiplied to the percentage of the component, which is 70%. Converted to decimal point, 90 multiplied to 0.70 or 0.70 is equals to, okay, 63. Am I right? Okay. So class, how about getting the initial grade again? Okay, just follow the steps on how we're going or how we did in our E-class. Okay, just get the sum of your WS or your weighted score in every component. So 26 plus 4 plus 63 is equals to, okay, 26 plus 4 plus 63 is equals to 89.4. Okay, 89.4 is your initial grade. Okay, just look again for the transmutation table and look the value of 89.4. Okay. Okay, 93. 93 is now your quarterly grade or your final grade. Very simple. Okay, very simple. Okay, class, just remember always to get the PS and WS and every component for you to have your initial grade and your final grade. Okay, now let's proceed to the last one, which is what? Okay, which is the traditional grading system. Okay, now let's proceed. Okay, class, let's now proceed to the last one, which is traditional. E-class and traditional have no longer difference in terms of their format. We also need to put the region, the school name, the division, the school ID, and of course, the school year. So, traditional grading system also have 3 components, which is written works, performance tasks, and of course, the quarterly assessment. In every component, there are also specific percentage of your grade. So, which is in written works, we have 20%, performance task, we have 60%, and in your quarterly assessment, we have 20%. And you also need to get the percentage score and the weighted score first for you to have your initial grade. And look for the transmutation table for you to have your final grade or your quarterly grade. Okay. But in your class card, we just put the letter. The letter that represents of your grade, for example here, 90 to 100, letter A, 80 to 89, letter B, 70 to 79, letter C, 60 to 69, letter D, and 59 below is letter F. Meaning, if you have letter A in your class card, you are in excellent performance, and F is you are in failing grade. So class, if you also have letter C in your class card, you need some improvement of that subject for you to pass or for you to have a grade 80 above. And if you have letter F in your class card, you need some improvement for you to not have a failing grade in every subject you are taking. So class, don't be confused the difference of these 3 grading system, which is the pandemic, the traditional, and the E-class, because pandemic have only 2 components, which is written works and performance tasks only, but in our E-class and traditional have the three components, which is written works, performance tasks, and quarterly assessment. And of course, class, you always look for the percentage score and the weighted score in every component for you to have your initial grade, and look for the transmutation table for you to have your final grade or your quarterly grade. Okay. Do you have any questions? Okay, again class, the formula of your PS or your percentage score is get first the row score and the highest possible score and multiply to 100. That is now your percentage score. And how about getting the weighted score? Just multiply the percentage score and the percentage of the component, and this is now your weighted score. And of course, in getting the initial grade, just get the sum of weighted score in every component. Okay, this is now your initial grade. And of course, look for the transmutation table again, and you have now your initial grade, or your final grade rather. Okay, if you have none questions, please stand up and say goodbye. See you tomorrow.